What is up, folks? Welcome to another tier list. Today we are doing things that start with A. People are subscribing to the channel. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know why you people stick around and actually watch this junk, but thank you. Anywho's, we're gonna get straight into the list, as we do, and we are starting with Axe. Axe is going into A for me. You make kindling out of it. You chop wood. Now this axe, it's a smaller axe, but I'm counting all axes. Axes, they're cool medieval weapons too. You can, they're just cool. The tomahawks, you can throw, it's technically an axe. A tomahawk's an axe. You kidding me? 360 tomahawk in Call of Duty? Axe is going in A. The reason it misses S is because I have severely injured myself with axes before. So they are not good for me, personally. Anywho, we're moving on to, the letter A. The letter A is going to go in S. I mean, how many words have the letter A in it? A itself is a word. I mean, this whole list is coming to fruition because of the letter A. A is the bomb diggity. Excellent letter in the alphabet. It's going in S. Easy. Ooh, Arby's. Arby's is going in A. Guys, let's be honest. Arby's is the best fast food place on the planet. The only reason Arby's misses out on S for me is because I don't live close to an Arby's. I rarely eat Arby's. I mean, sure, sometimes when I'm working, there's some on my way home. But Arby's, it's gotta be my favorite fast food restaurant, but there's just not any close enough to me. So it's going in A, not S. Ooh, Angry Birds. Angry Birds is going into C. Look, I feel like Angry Birds is fun for 20 missions, and then you just delete it. And then I feel like a year or two later, you're like, hey, Angry Birds exists. I'm going to play that again. And then you just download it, and then you play 20 levels, and you're like, okay, whatever. I'm an adult, so I'm just going to delete this again. It's going in C. I don't know. It misses D because it's fun for those 20 levels. It's an interesting enough game. Ooh, Android. So I'm going to assume this means Android phones. Android phones are going to go in A for me. So they miss out on S because I feel like all phones are just following the iPhone model now, where it's just I think Android is now doing that thing that iPhone used to do where they'd purposely slow down their phones. Because my old Androids, they're getting slow. I like Android. I have a Samsung phone. That's that. It's easier to piracy is not a victimless crime, people. But it is easier to get music and movies on an Android that you don't have to pay for. Wink. Piracy is not a victimless crime. Do not pirate stuff. Ooh, Adele. Speaking of not pirating, if you're going to listen to Adele, purchase that album. Because Adele belongs in S. Adele is probably my favorite music artist. Maybe right after the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ooh, they're tied. Anywho's, Adele, awesome. I love every song she comes out with. I own her albums on vinyl. Adele, I've never skipped a song of Adele's. Every time it comes on, it's a banger. And she's still making music. You kidding me? Adele, S, easy. Axe body spray, D. Oh my gosh. When I say Axe body spray, I have trauma from Axe body spray. I feel like I can still smell it in my nostrils from middle school. Dude, buy Old Spice. I'm so I don't know if Axe has gotten better since my childhood, but just Axe reeks, and it's the most pungent thing in a room. If you are walking into a room wearing Axe, are you kidding me? It's just terrible. It fills up the whole room, and it doesn't even smell that great. Again, if Axe actually smells good now, let me know, because I'm interested to know. Acupuncture. I feel like I'm going to put acupuncture in B, because acupuncture personally freaks me out, but, and remember, this list is things that start with A, if this seems too random. Figured I'd just remind you guys. Acupuncture freaks me out. If y'all have ever seen Final Destination 4, you know why wait, was that Final Destination 5? Correct me in the comments. Anywho's, it personally freaks me out. I don't want someone jabbing needles in me. It seems weird. However, the reason it's in B, people swear by acupuncture. I know a lot of people that I personally trust who say it's great. So I gotta put it in B. If it gives you health benefits, more power to you. For me, freaks me out, not going anywhere near it. Avocado. Avocado is going to go in B. Okay, the reason avocado goes in B is because I hate that avocados have like the critical period where if you need avocados and you come into the store and it's like, oh, these aren't ripe yet, then it sucks. And then if you miss their ripe date, like you have to catch them at a critical date. It's almost like you have to constantly buy them and then circulate in new ones, if y'all know what I mean. Other than that, avocados are good. I love guacamole. I love just slicing up an avocado, putting it on a sandwich. Avocado's great and it's healthy. Fudge, it's moving up to A. Yeah, totally. Avocado belongs in A. Yeah, that's that. Ooh, Arrow. This list is wild. So, Arrow, the TV show, the CW TV show, it is going into B. Now, I personally really liked Arrow for the first, 2-3 seasons, and it just goes off the rails. I mean, the first 2 seasons of Arrow may be some of the best television I've ever watched. However, guys, I got done with the Arrow maybe after season 3, and then, he has his old gang. I would say when John Diggle, the Arrow, and then the smart lady, Felicity was her name, when they're a gang, I really liked the show at that period. It was dark, it was gritty, it was grounded, and then everything just got, magical. And what I hate is they would constantly go back and just be like, nah, this is really what happened. And you're like, go away. Ooh, astronomy. Don't hate me, people. I'm putting astronomy in C. Okay, so for one, if you actually want to do astronomy, what do you have to, buy a telescope? I'm not going to buy a telescope so that, I can use it twice and then stow it away? I mean, the study of planets is cool enough, but I feel like we've figured planets out already. I mean, it misses D because I like to look up at the stars with my wife. So, yeah. I don't know. Astronomy, C. ATMs. Ooh. ATMs are going to go in A for me. The only reason they're missing S for me is because I feel like in my life, I've experienced so many issues with ATMs. They always need to be serviced or repaired or something. Something always happens. But ATMs themselves are super cool. Now, I'm talking mostly Bank of America, Wells Fargo, big company ATMs. I can deposit my checks at an ATM now. It's so cool. I just they're great. Go get your cash out the cash machine. They're getting so fast. Intuitive. You can now put $200, not that the bill denomination is $200, but you can put 200 bills in at one time and it counts it. Zip, like that. Deposit checks. ATMs are awesome. That's it. It's going in A. I just feel like I always get the effed up ATM, and that's why it's staying out of S. Anger? Okay, anger is going to go in C. Because, what is this list? Anger is going to be in C. Because sometimes it's good to be angry. Sometimes when you're angry and you just need to either fight for your life or fight to defend someone, it is good to have that anger. However, most of the time, we get angry for stupid reasons. We really do get angry about dumb stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like 99% of the time I'm angry, it's stupid, I don't need to be angry. So yeah, anger is going in C. And the reason it misses D is because sometimes it's good to be angry. It's good to get that, oomph that you need to, save someone from falling off a mountain or whatever. Now, why would you be angry if someone... I'm going past anger. It's in C. Ooh, Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware is going to go in B. So, Ace Hardware always has what you need. They have that weird crap that you're always looking for. The reason it's in B is because it has the weird stuff you're looking for at double the price. That's it. I mean, sure, it has what you need, but you're paying double because of the convenience. So, yeah, right in the middle of B for me. Asteroids. Dude, asteroids are going to go in D. I don't care about asteroids. What even is this list? Yeah, I mean, I would hate to be hit by an asteroids. The asteroid, I don't know, I don't want it to, destroy Earth or something. I mean, I guess that's God's job. You see, asteroids don't freak me out, because it's God's job to destroy the world, so if he wants to do that, he'll manage that. So asteroids don't really freak me out, but at the same time, it's just going in D. I don't care about asteroids. Ooh, apples. Apples are going to go in A for me. So, I love apples. It's an excellent fruit. However, I feel like apples always get those weird, soft, rotten spots. And since I get home late and I get the last pick at apples, I'm always getting those musty, like, brown pitted ones. Also, are apples even expensive anymore? No. Apple's just gonna be an A. Yeah, because they get bruised and stuff too. Ads. Ooh, I'm gonna put ads in C. Look, ads are annoying, people. Nobody wants to get on, look at this. GSK Ahead Together. I don't even know what GSK Ahead Together is. I'm trying to make a tier list, and the internet is throwing up this advert for me to see. I don't care about this ad. However, the reason it misses D is because, like, dude, like the Super Bowl. Some advertisements are actually really funny. Also, I'm putting movie trailers into adverts. The new Mission Impossible movie trailer just dropped, and I'm like, wow, so awesome to see. So sometimes I enjoy ads. I love watching trailers when I go to the movie theaters. However, 90% of ads are just annoying. They just make your video come up slower. Yeah. All right, the AT-AT from Star Wars. It's going in C. I mean, the things bloody fascinate me, but it's a very dumb machine. Like it's like a four. I've just never understood why AT-ATs existed in Star Wars. I mean, I guess it caused for cool scenes and stuff. They're good transport vehicles. They also got that laser head thing. You know what, dude? I've talked myself into B. AT-ATs are kind of cool. They just seem dumb. And also the engineering on it makes no sense to me. How do they power that big bloody thing? And I get it, it's Star Wars, you know? They have magical lasers and stuff. So whatever. I'm probably just being too nitpicky on that one. Ooh, Arnold Palmer. If I'm not mistaken, this is Arnold Palmer, the sweet tea and lemonade mixture. I'm going to go A for this one. Mostly because I'm also putting the Sunjoy from Chick-fil-A in the Arnold Palmer tier. Half sweet tea, half lemon. Oh my gosh, I'm putting that in S. That's like my favorite drink to get at Chick-fil-A. You kidding me? I bloody love Arnold Palmer's. If it's the golfer, I mean, I'm sure he's fine too. But I'm assuming it's the drink. Excellent. Ooh, this one has no title, but we all know who ABBA is. ABBA is going in A. Now, dude, I bloody love ABBA. We got Dancing Queen, Gimme, 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 Money, Money, Money. Well, I have a lot of songs that are just named 3 words. Whatever, doesn't matter. Dude, ABBA's awesome. The only reason it slightly misses S for me is because, like, with Adele being an S, I am always in the mood for Adele. With ABBA, there's just, like, those rare times where you're not in the mood for ABBA, and that's why it narrowly misses S. But I love ABBA. Excellent band. Excellent band. The Atomic Bomb. I just watched Oppenheimer, so this is a tricky one to place, because, like, some bad stuff has happened. You know what? Oh, man. You know what? We're going to put the Atomic Bomb in C. The reason I'm putting it in C is because, dude, I don't know. I'm probably just having recency bias. I really enjoyed watching Oppenheimer. Oh, my gosh. Is this just recency bias? Nah. Atomic bombs are cool. They are impressive feats of physics, engineering, and all that stuff. And would you just, like scientific discovery that went into it. Now, the reason it's so low on the list is because, like, they bloody kill a lot of people. Not a huge fan of death, you know, especially what happened in Japan, you know. But, okay, I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole muddy thing. You know, lots of people died, and fudge. We're going to leave it in C, because it's an impressive feat of engineering and technology and science. Wow, atomic bomb, that's a divisive one. Accountant. I'm going to go with B. For one, accountants are expensive to have, but they keep your ducks in a row. They keep you out of trouble. Sometimes accountants are hard to reach. Does anyone else have trouble reaching their accountant? Like, I feel like they should be super readily available, because they're kind of like controlling your money and your income and profits and stuff a lot of times. So yeah, but they're expensive to have, but they keep you out of trouble. So right there in the middle for me. Ooh, Alien. Easy S tier. It's in my top 3 favorite horror films of all time, easy. But I think as an action film, it is also excellent. I will say Aliens is the better action film, but Alien, there's just something special about it. It is a horror film that I think people who aren't fan, because I'm not a huge fan of horror films. I love that film. It's intense, it's gripping. Ripley is a cool protagonist. The threat feels ever present, and it's just like it's so tense because in space, like it's so hard to get help in space. How do you even get help in space? You can't like call the police in space. Hey, there's like this monster eating my people, slicing us apart. But yeah, Alien, excellent film, easy S tier. Alone, I'm going to assume this is just being alone. Alone is going to go into D tier. And the only reason it's going into D tier is because, like, personally, I'm just not a huge fan of being alone. I hate it. I hate it. Especially, I will say, back when I was single, I kind of liked being alone sometimes. But as soon as I got married, we had children. We pretty much had children right away when I got married. And I just feel like every waking moment, oh, this is getting too sentimental. Every waking moment, I just want to be with my wife because I feel like all day, she has to suffer through the children. I have to suffer at work, and then we come together and we work at home together. But, even when I get home, we're taking care of the kids together, we're cooking together, we're cleaning together. And then after all of that is over, there is nothing better than just being with your spouse. I hate being alone. And that's probably just because I get very, very very little time to actually just hang out and spend quality time with my wife. So alone is a D. I don't want none of it. If I'm free, I want to hang out with my wife with what little time I have. Okay, next we have Anakin Skywalker. What is this list? Anakin Skywalker is going into B. Dude, remember that bit where Anakin just kind of murdered all those children? That was dark. He's kind of a butt. And I guess technically he was Darth Vader by then. But you know what? I'm going to call him still Anakin because Obi-Wan yelled Anakin when they were in that cool lava place. Oh my gosh, I got to watch those with my wife. I can't believe we haven't watched Star Wars yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, but he murdered all those kids and stuff, and he's kind of a bad dude. But he's an interesting character. And for the first couple of movies, he was like a good guy. So like, yeah, I'm going to take his whole timeline and just put him into B. Air. Okay, air is an S. I like breathing. I don't know about you folks, but I am currently breathing and I enjoy it. Like, what the heck? How is air not going to be S? Like, imagine the person who's ungrateful enough to put air into A. You know what I mean? And be like, I don't really care about breathing that much. Yeah, air is an easy S. Wind resistance and stuff, and airplanes, and modes of travel, and so many elements of physics, friction, and things like that rely on air. Suction relies on air. So yeah, air is an S because of science and breathing. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm gonna go into A. So for one, gosh, is Arnold an S? I bloody love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, you know what? We're going to just keep him in A. I really like that. I just love all of his movies. I mean, even now is Christmas time. Jingle All the Way is an excellent Schwarzenegger film. Commando, Predator. There's just so many good Arnold films. However, you kind of like, if you watch too much Arnold, you can get tired of Arnold. And that's kind of just it. We're like, sometimes, man, is he an S? I'm going to leave him an A. Because sometimes he's just like, he's kind of like what The Rock is now. But then again, I like The Rock. I like Dwayne Johnson. He's fun. Why do people hate The Rock? Can someone tell me? Like, why does The Rock get crap? He's awesome. He's just shredded and rich. And, like, he's doing big films and stuff. Give him a break, will ya? Huh. What am I going on about? I've gone on a tangent. Arnold's going to stay in A because sometimes he bugs me. AIDS. What? AIDS is going to go in D, people. AIDS sucks. There is nothing funny about AIDS, even though I'm laughing. I'm just laughing that it's on this list. AIDS is bad. My heart goes out to you if you have AIDS. It is a terrible disease. I am sorry that it exists. Not that it's my fault, but it's just like, dude, it just sucks. I feel terrible for people who get AIDS. Unless you're just like the worst human ever. Maybe you deserved it. I don't know. There's nothing redeeming about AIDS. It sucks. I hate that it exists. Alligators. Okay, alligators are going into B because they're just a really cool animal. But the reason that they're not an S for being such a cool animal is because I don't want to run into an alligator. That sounds like it'd suck. That dude would probably kill me. So you're in B. You're in B, Mr. Alligator. Antarctica. What the heck? Antarctica's going into D. Like, what? The only thing that Antarctica has ever done good for us is brought us John Carpenter's The Thing. That is the only redeeming thing about Antarctica, is John Carpenter's The Thing is in my top... Dude, it might be my favorite horror film ever. John Carpenter's The Thing. Excellent film. That's literally all Antarctica's ever done for us, is give us that film. A setting for that film, I should even go to say. Yeah, it's just cold. It sucks. There's ice. I mean, I don't want it to go away. I don't want it to bloody melt, you know? I don't know. That's it. Antarctica, you're going in D. You just kind of suck. Sorry. But don't melt, because we like our cities along the water. So just chill out with the melting, will you? Arcades. Ooh, arcades. Okay, arcades gonna go in A. Arcades are so fun. I love going to arcades. The reason it misses S is because they're bloody expensive and they'll run you dry. They'll run you dry. So, yeah, just narrowly misses S because they're way too expensive. And the prizes that you get at the arcade, they're not even good. You could go buy them at the local Walmart for $5, you know? But I love arcade games and I love going to arcades. So I'm just going to leave that in A. Ooh, ankle monitors? Like, I gotta go with C in ankle monitors. Look, ankle monitors are a good solution because some people just shouldn't be in a prison. I feel like there are crimes where you should just be under house arrest. House arrest is a good thing. And ankle monitors do that for us. Some people just don't belong in prison, but they also don't belong in society. So keeping them restricted to home is a fine solution in a lot of cases. I mean, the thing is, the reason it's so close to D for me is because, like, if you're wearing an ankle monitor, you probably did something bad. Plus, I personally would not like to be under house arrest, you know? Because that just sounds like it sucks. Yeah. Wait, dude, if you're under house arrest, can you still go to church? Because isn't that, like, an abuse of your religious freedom? Okay, no philosophical question. My bad. Forget I said anything. That is the tier list. That is the whole tier list. It is done. Thank you for listening, people. We're at 12 subscribers. I know one of them is me. Look, I watch, like, and subscribe to my own channel. Not ashamed about it. I know one of them's me. But for you 11 people out there who are subscribed, thank you. And if you're not subscribed, do it. I'm going to just keep doing this. If you come and watch, good for you. All right. How do I turn this thing off? Let's get this. There we go.